Hi, I'm glad to see you guys. I'm really excited that you're coming this year. And you'll notice I don't have a mask on. That normally would not happen, but since I'm in my office, I don't wear a mask. But when you see me in the hallways and around the school, I'll be wearing a mask just like the rest of you. It is great that you're coming back. It's great that we've been allowed to come back. It's been such a long time. And we really miss you a lot and really love you guys a lot. This year, we got a great theme for our year. It's called Faith Over Fear, based on 2 Timothy 1 verse 7. What an appropriate theme. We're coming back to school. Some of us aren't so sure about things. We're a little afraid. It's something new. And God tells us, you know what? You don't have to be afraid. You know, you can have faith, and faith conquers fear. I'm excited you're coming back. Your teachers are excited you're coming back. Everybody on staff is excited. And it's going to be different. You're only going to have half of your class here at one time. Hopefully not all year, but at least to start with. And we're going to make sure things are really in good shape for you, nice and clean, and that parents, you can be confident that we've done everything we can to prepare the school for the safety of your children and to keep your, not only safety in mind, but your feelings about your child, letting them go to school, because some of you probably are afraid too. Trust us, we've done everything we can, and we've followed the guidelines, and now it's time to put it into effect and start our 46th year of Christian education at Grace Lutheran School. I hope we have a great year. Thank you.
Morning, Grace Lutheran School, especially this morning. We're just a couple days away from school reopening again. We're here on 31st of August. So I'm going to use a blessing that Jesus used on his resurrection day. He said these words twice to his different disciples. Peace be with you as we come back to school and especially chapel. I'm really looking forward to our first chapel and getting back into the swing of things with that as well. When Jesus said, peace be to you, that's a Hebrew greeting for coming, and it's a Hebrew way of saying goodbye. Peace be with you in Hebrew would be something like Shalom Aleichem. But when we say peace be to you, we mean the promises of God are true. So you guys are coming back to school. I hope you're excited about it. And we have a good God and a good Lord and Savior, Jesus. And it's just Grace Lutheran is getting prepared for you. Your teachers are. You're going to have a bunch of new rules and things we have to get used to, but that'll all work out. So get ready for school. Pray for one another. Pray for your teachers. And I look forward to seeing you, especially in our first chapel. God bless you and welcome back to Grace Lutheran School. See you then, Pastor Ed.
Hi, it's Miss Armstrong. In school you'll see me like this, but right now I'm going to do this because there's nobody around and I'm outside. So obviously getting ready to go back to school. Had the pleasure of working with a lot of you as new families, and I just want to let you know that's been a blessing. Always a blessing to be working with our former families and returning families. So very much excited about you coming back. We're nervous as well a little bit, but we know that faith is over fear. It's our Bible verses here, and we're not going to be worried because God has everything. God has us all in his hand, and we're going to be safe and pray for a great school year in unprecedented times, but a great school year nonetheless. If you have questions, obviously, you know you still can get in touch with me, but you'll be hearing a lot more from Mrs. Fullerton as the year goes on. And just what a blessing it has been to work with you. We're excited about starting this new school year, and I can't wait to see you all. So we'll see you soon, just 1 week. Take care.
Hello everyone, Becky Hoffman here from Grace Lutheran Church and School. My job has lots of facets. You guys probably know me most, especially the kids, as the person that runs the food program for Grace Lutheran and the hot lunch program. I also run banquets and catering, and also I co-chair the facility with Mr. Burkee. That means lots of different things around here that we have to stay up on. Since the onset of COVID, I am the COVID liaison between the Charles County Health Department, the Maryland Health Department, and the Maryland State Police. So let's just get talking about what's been going on since we closed down here in March. We've been very busy. We have a plan together to reopen school. We presented that to the Charles County Health Department on July 21st. We got a positive review back from them about a week ago. We took all of the information they gave us and suggestions they gave us and sent back some follow through with them, and Mr. Burkee sent you out the finalized plan for reopening school. So I know that you've gotten lots of information about what's going to be going on here when we do come back. You're going to see lots of videos and Zooms from your teachers, and you're going to get a wonderful, this presentation today has lots and lots of details. I just want to put your mind at ease that we've done lots of research. We've listened to all the different CDC guidelines and any information that we could get to make sure that we're doing the right thing. We want you to know that in the AM and PM and closing of each day, our janitorial service, BNS, has been trained and will know how to do everything that's important in the classrooms in between the AM and PM and for the close of day. We have lots of different charts. We have a wonderful facility checkoff during COVID that's going to be in all of our classrooms. This information is going to be filled out every day, and we're going to keep a huge binder so that anyone that needs to review it or the health department wants to come and look at it, it shows that we'll be following all the guidelines. We also have lots of different posters that'll be up in each classroom as materials for the teachers to be able to let the kids know what to do and what to expect. These are all laminated and are on the walls of all the classrooms. We also have our screening process in the mornings that'll take place. This has all been sent out for review, and we are very happy to begin our school year on the 31st. I hope that you feel comfortable sending your children back to Grace. I hope you feel that we're doing everything we can to make it a safe environment, and please give me a call or email me if you have any issues. My phone number and email is on the website. Thank you so much, and we look forward to seeing all of you soon. And also, every day you will see Mr. Burkee and I in the hallways monitoring all these situations and making sure that we're staying safe and following all the CDC and Charles County Health Department and Maryland Health Department guidelines. Remember, stay 6 feet away from everybody all day long. Good morning, Grace Lutheran students. We're getting ready for our first delivery of our student on Monday. We want you to know exactly what's going on and what's going to happen. Good morning. What is the name on this vehicle?
Gassler.
So the name of this vehicle is Gassler. She has one student, and today the student is Mrs. Beck, but her name today is Lily Gassler. On the back of the Gassler sign is going to be all of the questions that will be asked during the screening. So first what we're going to do is take Lily's temperature. Awesome. She's wonderful. She's within the parameter. We're going to write that temperature down, and then we're going to ask the following question. Have you been in close contact with a COVID case?
No.
Have you experienced coughing, shortness of breath, difficulty breathing, or sore throat for your student?
No.
Has your student had a fever within 48 hours?
No.
Any loss of taste or smell for your student?
No.
Muscle pain or chills?
No.
Have you been outside the tri-state area?
No.
All right, you have a wonderful checklist. Now we can take our students to the classroom. Are you coming in?
Nope. You got this. Have a great day. Bye, Lily. Love you.
Bye, Mommy. I love you. Lily, proceed to the front door.
Have a great day.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm gonna let you in here.
Good morning, and your name?
Ruby.
Hello, Ruby. First thing we're going to do is we'll sanitize those. I will have a bag with your name on it, and you will put your book bag inside for me. All ready for you? There you go. I have your backpack. What I will do is carry it over here put it in here, and at the end of the day, I will give it back to you.
Okay.
Okay? And then what we will do is follow the arrows, and I will have you come and find a seat, which will be here, and you will sit there with your name. Will be right there for you. And then once we in and introduce each other, I will show them where they will sit. Once everyone is in, Ruby, we will stand up, and I will show you where you're going to sit. We will have a desk, a table for you, and you will sit right here with your name in a box for you, with crayons and markers for you to use. Okay? And once they've seated, I will explain to them about the toys and how they will not touch them, but I will. Okay, Ruby? I will touch the toys, and if you see something that you want, let Miss Anderson know, and she will give it to you. I will have a pencil box with the supplies for you, and once the supplies are there and we have them, I will stick them. They will be put in this bag for you with your name on it. And you will each sit at a chair, and we will have dividers or partitions. In order to keep our distancing, and you need to ask me a question, I have a little mark on the floor. You will stand there, and that we will be able to talk to each other if you have any questions.
Okay, I am the student, remember? I'm sanitizing as I come in. And now I'm going to walk to kindergarten. So I'm going to make sure that I walk along the path here with the green tape on the floor. So I know that I am 6 feet apart. So if anybody's in front of me, I will wait on the next green tape mark. And I'm going to go straight to kindergarten without stopping anywhere.
Good morning, Olivia.
Hi.
How are you today?
Good.
Good. Can you hold out your hands right over the square? We don't want to get anything on the floor. I'm going to give you one little squirt. Go ahead and rub your hands really well. And see, we have all of our reminders here today about how we keep our distance, and we're going to wash our hands really well, and how do we cough? Do you remember? What do we do? All right, into our arm. That's good job. Can you find your name down here? Okay, make sure you only touch your name. All right, we're going to move it up here. And that tells me you're here today, and I'm so glad you are. Now, do you remember how to follow the green line? Here we go. Keep coming all the way back. Good job. All right, do you have anything for me in your backpack today? Do you remember what to take out?
I think so. This?
Good job. Okay. I'm going to lay that right in your space, and then we're going to put your backpack right into our big bag. Good job. Okay, can you go ahead and take a seat right here? Good. I'm going to put this on your hook. And it'll stay there nice and safe till later. Do you remember where your cubby is? Can you point the way? Exactly. So I found yours. And in your cubby, we have a nice big bag to keep our things safe. Keep your work bags safe.
That's mine.
It is yours. So I'm going to bring it over, and we're going to get our materials out today, and then we'll be all ready to start our work. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, we're ready for a great day. Hi, boys and girls. So when you come in the morning, you're going to see me with my mask and my gloves. That's to protect me and you. You're going to follow the line just like Olivia did. You're going to give me all of your stuff, and then I'll get your materials for you to start the day. You're going to see a paper like this in your seat. Okay? That's not your side. You sit in the side that's not marked. And I'll have a name tag all for you ready to go so you know exactly where to sit. And when you look around the room, you're going to see that there are some signs like this and some things covered up. That means that's Miss Gassler's stuff.
Those are the things that I use, not for you right now, okay? So when it's time to get those things out, I promise I will. So when you look at our room, you see we're nice and spread out, and we have 2 seats for our AM friends and 2 seats for our PM friends. And after our AM friends go, I'm going to mark their side with the sign, and then the other group gets to come in. And they're going to make the room all nice and clean in between those times. All around the room, we have different places where we have tissues and Germex, and I'll be able to help you with those if you need it. We have a table space in the back, and later we'll get to use that with small groups. Okay, boys and girls, if you need to come up to my desk or to see Mrs. Back, you're going to come up right here, and there's a little green X on the floor, and you're going to stand right there. And that will keep us the appropriate amount of space apart, but I can still hear you and you can still hear me. So I'm looking forward to a great year. Don't worry, it's going to be awesome. See you soon. Good morning, Izzy. It's so good to see you. Welcome
Hi.
to first grade. Would you like to have some hand sanitizer first? There you go. Get your hands all clean. All right, when we walk in our room, we're going to follow these lines to our desks. You get to have a desk this year now that you're in first grade.
Yay!
So exciting. Okay, so you're going to follow this green line, and then when you get up there to that line that goes left, you're going to go left, and if you go straight ahead, you're going to find
This
your
way?
desk. Yep, that way. And see the purple arrow? And when you get to your desk, you're going to see this sign here says do not use. That's because that's for one of our afternoon
That's my name.
friends. Yep, there's your name right there. So that's where you're going to sit. And in the morning each day, we're going to take this big bag here and we're going to put all your stuff in here so it can stay nice and safe, okay? Your backpack, and if you have a coat later on in the year, we'll put all those things in here, okay? So before we do that, do you have anything in your backpack for me? I'm going to check and see.
Okay. This?
Yes, that's fantastic. I'm going to take that, and then let's put your backpack in here. I'm going to put this in a basket where it will stay safe in just a minute. But go ahead and let's put your backpack in here. There we go. Okay, and then I'm going to zip it up. Oops, grab your other bag. Explain that one in just a minute. And then I'm going to hang this on your hook. So your hooks are back here, but I'll hang everything up so you don't have to worry about it. So you are down here. Okay, that goes right with your number. Your number is number 4. Can you see that on your name tag? 4. Yep, that's you, number 4. All right, so these bags are going to have all the things in your desk. So things like your religion book that we use every day or your phonics book, those are going to be in your desk inside of these bags. And then there'll be other bags. See over there on that shelf where it says teacher use only? Those are things that Mrs. Back and I will get and will bring to you. And that will have your crayons and your pencils and your markers, all the different things that you might need during the day. But some of those things will also be in bags to keep them safe. So that's what these big bags are for. Okay?
Okay.
So are you ready to sit down and start school?
Yes.
All right, welcome. We're so glad to have you here. You might want to know, Izzy, is you see a purple line that goes all the way around my desk. This big desk over here is where I sit when I have to do work. So this purple line is here. This is to show you, you don't want to go on this side of the line. That's a little too close to my desk. So you want to stay on this side. So if you need to come over and talk to me about something, you can come and stand right here on this X, where I'm standing, and then I will help you out with whatever you need help with. Does that sound good?
Okay. Yep.
Okay, great. We're looking forward to seeing everybody on August 31st.
Hi parents, just so you know, this is the gate that you'll be coming in if you're bringing a middle school child. You'll be coming around like you used to do for the sibling lot. If you're not familiar with that, you'll come around the edge of the parking lot. You will pull up and you will have your temperature taken and so on at this point. We have 4 different spots we're using for temperature taking and for keeping children socially distanced and in their pods so that they do not cross and we do not cross-contaminate. This is what will happen once you get out of your car in the middle school lot. You will follow me. We're going to go to the 8th grade. And yes, we need to stay on the sidewalk. I know you guys are used to running across the ground. And we're going to Mrs. Jones's room. Come on in, and Mrs. Jones is here today, waiting for you. She's excited to have you this year.
Hello, this is Mrs. Jones. Welcome to my room. This is my jungle theme because this is going to be a wild year. So I just wanted to show a little bit of things that we have in here that's a little bit different than usual. So you can see I've got some animal print coverings on some of my bookshelves and bookcases that I have teacher supplies. So both Mrs. Thompson and Mrs. Parker will be in here to teach since the students are not moving. So they are allowed to go in those areas, but the students will not be able to. And if you can look on the ground here, we have kind of a perimeter around this desk in front where the teachers will be teaching, and also my desk over here. So if the students need to come and ask me a question as I'm at either of these desks, they will need to be on these lines and not any closer. And I'll be able to talk to them and answer their questions, but they'll be a safe distance away. When you come on Wednesday to do the drop-off of materials, we have these really great big bags that have handles on them. And we will be checking off their materials just to make sure they have everything, and then we will be placing them in these bags, and then we'll be able to have these sit in the classroom until we're ready to put them away before the first day of school. And then the students will also receive a bag like this that they will keep pencils, ruler, calculator if they have one, colored pencils, things like that. And this will stay in their locker. It will not go home. So every day they will come in and they will sit directly at their seat. We will let them know when they can go to their locker, and they will grab this entire bag. It will stay out on their desk for the entire session, and then this bag will go back in their locker at the end of the day. And if you see on the desks, I kind of have a do not use on half of the desk. So the AM group will be in one side of the desk and one of the chairs, and will not be using the other chair. And the PM group will then reverse and will move the papers over, and they will use the other chair. So after the AM session, the entire room will be sanitized before the PM session, and so the desktop will be completely cleared off or cleaned off for the other group to come in. So I think that's about it. Everything else we will try to keep as normal as we can. They will be using lockers. The top lockers are the AM class. The bottom lockers are the PM class, just so they're not actually needing to touch other lockers from the other group.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Parker, and this is 7th grade. And when you come in from the parking lot, after you've done your procedures there, first thing you're going to do is come in, you're going to use the hand sanitizer we have right here, and you're going to go and sit directly down at your seat. So everyone has an assigned seat. That's where you're going to sit every day. So once you come in and you sit at your seat, then you will wait and be called to go directly to your locker. You see all of your textbooks are here. We've already brought your textbooks here to avoid any cross-contamination between the rooms. So on your first day, we will issue these books directly to you, and then you'll be able to keep them in your class or in your locker, and we've avoided that cross-contamination for you. Once I call your name to come to your locker, our lockers are separated between our morning students and our afternoon students, so we don't have cross-contamination in the room. One student at a time will come to their locker. Your supplies are going to be in a Ziploc bag that you have dropped off at the school on Wednesday. You will take the supplies that you need just for that school day with you back to your seat. And that's it. That's as easy as it's going to be to get back into the classroom. I can't wait to see you all.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Thompson, and I am so excited to start the 2020 school year, and I can't wait to see you all.
Hi everybody, I'm so excited that the year's about to start, and I can't wait to see when you walk through the doors on the 31st.
Hi, how's it going? I'll see you soon.
Hi, Grace Lutheran, Mrs. Weinberg in 2nd grade. Can't wait to see you guys back next week. Hey friends, I can't wait to see you back soon. We've been working really hard to get things together for you, and I hope you enjoyed your summer, and we will see you back next week.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Myers, and I'll be your PE and wellness teacher this year. I'm really excited to get moving with you all, and we're gonna have a great year in spite of everything that's happening.
Hi guys! I can't wait to see you again on August 31st. I've missed you all summer.
Can't wait to see you. I'm super excited to be back, and I'm super excited for you guys to be back. We're gonna have a great year.
Hey!
Hey everybody, we'll see you next week.
Excited to see you. Can hardly wait. Yay!
Okay, so we're coming to the very end of our video, and today what you did is you got an example of a pre-K room, an example of an elementary room, you got the kindergarten room all to itself, and an example of a middle school room. Remember, we have lots of classes, so those are just examples of those areas. Looking forward to seeing you.
Can't wait to see